Blood type diet. This is a popular dietary method based on the assumption that blood type affects our ability to digest certain foods. The essence of the diet is that each blood type has its own characteristics and requires a specific diet. The diet for the first blood type, also known as the carnivorous diet, or hunter's diet, is based on the idea that our blood type determines our nutritional needs and preferences. Therefore, people with the first blood type are advised to consume foods that correspond to their supposed hunter ancestors. The main principles of the diet for the first blood type. 1. Eat meat. People with the first blood type are recommended to consume meat, especially red meat, as it contains important nutrients for this blood type. Excellent sources of protein for the first blood type are beef, lamb, mutton, turkey, and fish. 2. Avoid grains. People with the first blood type are not recommended to consume wheat, wheat flour, and other grains, as they can lead to increased insulin levels and negatively affect digestion. 3. Consume dairy products with caution. Milk and dairy products are not an ideal source of nutrition for the first blood type, so it is recommended to limit their consumption. It is best to choose fermented dairy products, such as yogurt or kefir. 4. Eat plenty of vegetables and fruits. Vegetables and fruits are the foundation of the diet for the first blood type. They are rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help maintain health. 5. Avoid coffee and alcohol. Coffee and alcohol can have a negative impact on the digestive system of people with the first blood type. It is recommended to consume green tea or herbal teas instead of coffee and limit alcohol consumption. 6. Consume healthy fats. While people with the first blood type are not recommended to consume sunflower oil, soybean oil, or corn oil, they can consume olive oil, avocado, and other healthy fats. Overall, the diet for the first blood type involves consuming a large amount of proteins, vegetables, and fruits, as well as limiting the consumption of grains and dairy products. It is also recommended to eat food in small portions and avoid overeating. The diet for the second blood type is based on the principle that people with this blood type have a weaker digestive system and better digest plant-based foods. Therefore, the diet consists mainly of vegetables, fruits, greens, fish, and seafood. At the same time, it is advisable to limit the consumption of meat, dairy products, grains, and legumes. The main principles of the diet for the second blood type. 1. Consume more vegetables and fruits. They should make up about 50% of your diet. Especially beneficial are green vegetables such as spinach, lettuce, broccoli, artichokes, etc. 2. Prefer fish and seafood. They are rich in protein and do not contain fatty acids that can be harmful to people with this blood type. 3. Limit meat consumption. If you still want to consume it, choose lean types such as chicken, turkey, or rabbit. 4. Avoid dairy products. They can cause digestive problems and are not as well absorbed as plant-based foods. 5. Limit the consumption of grains and legumes. It is better to choose unprocessed grains, such as corn, rice, buckwheat, and oatmeal. 6. Avoid products containing wheat and gluten. People with the second blood type often suffer from gluten intolerance, so it is better to choose alternative grains, such as quinoa or amaranth. 7. Drink pure water and green tea. Avoid carbonated drinks and juices, as they can cause digestive problems. 8. Watch portion sizes. People with this blood type should consume small portions of food several times a day to avoid overeating. Overall, the diet for the second blood type involves consuming more plant-based foods and limiting animal products. The diet for the third blood type is based on the idea that people with this blood type have a mixed type of digestion and can consume both plant-based and animal foods. The main principles of the diet. 1. Avoid foods that do not correspond to your blood type. These include wheat, corn, buckwheat, tomatoes, potatoes, watermelons, bananas, and others. 2. Prefer fresh vegetables and fruits rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. Good choices are green vegetables, apples, grapes, pineapples, pears, broccoli. 3. Consume store-bought products with caution. They often contain additives and preservatives that can be harmful to health. 4. Reduce the consumption of dairy products. If possible, choose goat or sheep milk and dairy products made from them. 5. Prefer protein products such as chicken, turkey, fish, legumes, and eggs. 6. Avoid fatty and fried foods. It is better to choose cooking methods such as baking, boiling, or stewing. 7. Consume green tea and avoid coffee and black tea. 8. Drink enough water to maintain body hydration. It is important to remember that the diet for the third blood type is not universal and may not be suitable for everyone. Therefore, before starting to follow this diet, it is recommended to consult a doctor or dietitian. It is also important to monitor your well-being and adapt your diet according to the individual needs of your body. The diet for the fourth blood type is based on the research of Dr. Peter D'Adamo, who claims that each blood type has its own characteristics and requires an individual approach to nutrition. People with the fourth blood type, AB, are unique and rare, as they have both A and B antigens. This means that they can consume products with both antigen A and antigen B but have some dietary restrictions. The main principles of the diet for the fourth blood type. 1. Moderate meat consumption. People with the fourth blood type are recommended to consume meat in moderate quantities, especially red meat. They can consume poultry, fish, and seafood, but it is better to avoid red meat and pork. 2. Preference for plant-based foods. People with the fourth blood type are recommended to consume more plant-based foods, as they are better absorbed and do not cause digestive problems. Vegetables, fruits, greens, legumes, and nuts should form the basis of nutrition. 3. Limiting dairy products. Dairy products can cause digestive problems in people with the fourth blood type. Therefore, it is recommended to generally limit the consumption of milk, cheese, and other dairy products. 4. Avoiding wheat and corn in the diet. People with the fourth blood type should exclude products made from wheat and corn from their regular diet, as they can cause inflammation in the body. Instead, they can consume other grains, such as rice, quinoa, amaranth, etc. 5. Limiting sweets and fatty foods. People with the fourth blood type are recommended to limit the consumption of sweets and fatty foods, as they can cause weight gain and digestive problems. 6. Consuming green tea. Green tea contains antioxidants that can be beneficial for people with the fourth blood type. It also helps improve digestion and reduce the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Overall, the diet for the fourth blood type implies moderate and varied nutrition, avoiding certain products, and preferring plant-based foods. However, it is important to remember that each person is unique, so before starting any diet, it is necessary to consult a doctor or dietitian. Arguments against the blood type diet. 1. Lack of scientific evidence. There is little reliable research confirming the effectiveness of this diet. Most studies conducted in this area have a small sample size and insufficient observation period. 2. Lack of individual approach. The blood type diet does not take into account other factors such as age, gender, physical activity, and individual dietary preferences. Each person is unique, and their needs may differ from general recommendations. 3. Dietary restrictions. The blood type diet can lead to dietary restrictions, excluding certain foods that may be beneficial to the body. This can lead to a deficiency of vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients. Arguments for the blood type diet. 1. Individual approach. The blood type diet offers an individual approach to nutrition, taking into account the characteristics of each blood type. Some studies have shown that certain blood types may have problems digesting certain foods. 2. Improvement in overall well-being. According to supporters of this diet, following it helps improve overall well-being, energy levels, and reduce the risk of developing certain diseases. 3. Simplicity of meal planning. The blood type diet offers specific dietary recommendations, which can help people navigate food choices and meal planning. In conclusion, It should be noted once again that the blood type diet has its supporters and opponents. Despite some positive reviews, its effectiveness is not confirmed by a sufficient amount of scientific research. Before deciding to follow this diet, it is recommended to consult a doctor or dietitian.